Well, we started the day by going filming with one of the Ukrainian brigades, which is on the flanks of Bakhmut, and trying to regain ground. They told us they'd managed to gain 4 square kilometers in recent weeks, that it had been hard going, that they'd lost quite a lot of men, they'd lost quite a lot of machinery as well as ammunition, but they'd managed to make a localized push around the edge of Bakhmut onto some high ground from which they are now planning to fire relentlessly down on the Russians camped out in Bakhmut. So they say, as far as they're concerned, Ukraine's mission in Bakhmut has been accomplished, and that now they are going to unleash as much firepower as they can. One Ukrainian soldier telling me it was going to be like a bone that's stuck in the throat. So they are surveying the Russian positions, of course, with drone technology. Has been very much a big part of this conflict, and trying to keep mounting these quite limited counteroffensive, but trying to keep gaining ground in that area if they at all can.
You've been spending time over the past week in the south of the country as well. How does the mood compare to where you are now? Bakhmut, of course, has been branded a meat grinder compared to the World War I Battle of Verdun.
Absolutely. And just looking at some of the images that the brigade we were filming with, their satellite images, their drone images, I mean, just the scale of the destruction is absolutely unbelievable. And even there, you know, on the edges of the city, the artillery fire is constant, incoming and outgoing. That battle's still very much raging on the edge of the city, even if the Wagner Group and Russia claims they've taken the urban areas. Of course, Ukraine's still saying they hold on to a pocket of that. I mean, it's impossible to actually confirm on the ground to get in. They've been holding on to just a tiny sliver of land themselves. So this has been just the most intense battle of this war since Russia's full-scale invasion. I mean, there are fierce battles going along this 900-kilometre front line further south in the city of Avdiivka, which is surrounded on 3 sides. We were also down on the Zaporizhia front line, where there's really incessant shelling and aviation bombing too. But I think the Ukrainians had been hoping that they told us to keep going in Bakhmut for as long as they can, to try and draw as much Russian firepower there as possible to perhaps save some of the other areas of these front lines.